Game day just got a little shakier in Philly. Jalen Carter underwent a procedure on both shoulders and will miss at least 1 week, a move that could have ripple effects for the Eagles as they push toward the postseason. Carter has been playing through shoulder trouble all year, and Vic Fangio didn't sugarcoat it. The injury has affected his snaps and, by extension, his impact. That showed up in Week 13. He played only 70.1% of defensive snaps, still managed 4 tackles, a sack, and 2 passes defended, but the reduced workload was noticeable for a player the Eagles count on to wreck blocking schemes and create pressure from the interior. The team didn't put him on injured reserve, which is meaningful. It signals the club expects a relatively short absence and hopes to have him back for the playoffs if rehab goes well. So what changes immediately? Monday night against the Chargers, the Eagles lose one of their most disruptive defenders. Carter's value is not just sacks. It's the constant push up the middle that collapses pockets, frees up edge rushers, and opens lanes for linebackers to make plays. Without him, look for a heavier rotation inside, more snaps for depth guys, and the defense leaning on scheme to create pressure instead of pure horsepower. Coaches will need to be creative. Stunt rushes, more blitz packages from linebackers, and heavier use of pass rush sub-packages that try to manufacture the same chaos Carter usually creates naturally. This is a roster test for Fangio's unit. The good news, the Eagles have been built with depth in mind, and their defensive identity isn't a single-player dependence. The bad news, removing a top-tier interior force late in the season magnifies opponent game planning, especially for teams that like to attack the middle with quick game concepts or heavy runs. The Chargers will likely try to exploit the seams Carter normally clogs, and the Eagles staff will have to respond in real time. The timing matters. Philadelphia enters the Week 14 bye at 9-4 and carries roughly a 95% chance of making the playoffs. That bye gives the medical staff breathing room to manage Carter's recovery without forcing a rushed return. If the procedure restores strength and range of motion, Carter's absence could be short-lived. The team clearly left the IR door open by not activating it. If not, though, the Eagles will have to navigate the postseason gauntlet with an interior rotation that must step up on big downs. What to watch for when Carter sits, how the Eagles replace interior pressure, who takes his snaps and do those players increase QB pressure rates, whether Darren Wall or other rotational pieces see expanded roles, and whether Fangio leans into schematics, stunts, A-gap blitzes, or safety pressure to compensate. Also watch snap counts when Carter returns. If he comes back hesitantly or with limited snaps, the team may manage him in stages heading into the playoffs. Long-term, this procedure could be a blessing if it fixes a nagging issue before January, giving Carter a refreshed body for the postseason. For now, it's a short-term headache and a test of depth, coaching, and the Eagles' ability to adapt. If Philly can protect its middle for a few weeks and then get Carter back at full strength, they'll be fine. If the issue lingers, the defense could be in for a rougher road than fans expected heading into January. Bottom line, Philly's best-case scenario is